Today we're going to be reviewing the fundamentals of juggling. For some of you, juggling might come naturally. You can get almost 1,000. For others, you might be struggling just to get 10. The technique that I'm going to show you will improve your first touch. It won't only improve your first touch, it'll help with your ball control, your balance, your foot and eye coordination, timing, and overall confidence on the ball. When you go to tryouts, coaches make you juggle. Sometimes coaches will assign 30 minutes of juggling for homework. The reason for that is if you can juggle, that most likely means you have a good first touch. And if you have a good first touch, you have something that money can't buy, which is time. If you have time on the ball, you have quicker and better decision-making skills on the court. The ball is being controlled below the knees. Keeping the ball below the knee will ensure good control. If you kick the ball too high, balance will be lost and you won't be able to control the ball as you'd like. Keep the ball below the knee to maintain a steady posture. Hit the exact center of the ball and this will give you a steady, balanced rhythm. Likewise, when you're dribbling the ball, you keep your knee and your chest over the ball. That way when you turn and you cut, the ball is yours to control and dominate. It is the same with all types of ball control. For example, if I make a fist here with my hand, I tuck my thumb in and I curl my fingers around my thumb. I'm going to set the ball on top like an ice cream cone and I'm going to try to keep a straight arm, no bend in my arm. I'm going to try to balance it there. I'll be honest, that's pretty difficult. But I'm going to do the same thing this time. I'm going to bend my elbow in towards the center of gravity, right here. Now the ball's much easier to control with that bend in my elbow. Now that you understand having the ball close to you and using your center of gravity to your advantage, I'm going to show you a few techniques that are going to help you develop that first touch. We're going to work on toe taps. You're going to have your feet shoulders width apart comfortably. You're going to put a slight bend in your knees, and the objective is to pop the ball up into your hands with your toe. So when you have that bend in your knee, you'll realize that's where all the power is coming from. So put that slight bend in your knee. You're going to drop the ball just below the knee and onto your toe. Make sure your heel is glued to the ground and only the toe rises up off the ground. So now we're going to tap the ball back into our hands like this. We're going to alternate, try some on the left and try some on the right. When it hits your toe when you're juggling, it's the same as when you were tapping the ball on the ground like that. The next thing we're going to be working on are assisted standing toe taps. We're going to be balancing on one leg with our knee bent and our toe up, and we're going to be tossing the ball onto our toe. Here's how we get there. Remember the form that I just showed you when we were bending our knees and tapping the ball on the ground? You're going to stand straight up from there. You're going to stand on your right leg and hold something, whether it's a chair or a banister, for balance. You'll stand straight up, toss the ball out onto your toe, hit the center of the ball so that it rises right back in your hand. Let's try it. There we go, just like that. And if you notice, I'm not letting my legs swing and I'm not tapping the ball with my laces. I'm using my toe. So when you strike the ball, hit the very center, just like we spoke about earlier. To get it back in your hands, and don't let that leg drop. Try to keep your shape. Once you get confident going with one, go for two. Now we're going to do unassisted toe taps. We toss the ball out onto our toe and catch. Out onto our toe and catch, just like that. If you notice, my knee is bent, the toe is up, and I'm ready to strike the ball with my chest and knee over the ball. Just like that. When you're feeling confident, try to go for two or more. 1, 2, 2. Going for 3. And all this was practice from our assisted standing toe taps. We're going to start with our weak foot first, and we're going to try to alternate. Weak foot, strong foot, weak foot. Alright guys, I hope reviewing the fundamentals of juggling was beneficial to you, and I hope that you can improve your juggling score and improve your first touch and overall confidence on the ball. We'll see you in the next video.